I'm a near background, I'm in Famuta. Oh, that's so I don't want to see. But that's who me just yet. Hey, I see that, yeah, baby. Oh, that's so much I don't see. But that's who me just yet. Hey, when I was seeing that, yeah, baby. This is a common grand, I'm in Famuta. I'm a near background, I'm in Famuta. That's so I don't want to see. But that's who me just yet. When I was seeing that, yeah, baby. I didn't see. That's who me just yet. When I was seeing that, yeah, baby. Oh, my yeah, when I was seeing that, yeah, baby. When I was seeing that, yeah, baby. What's it? When I see you, baby.
Once again, we're going to have our legal education, and this time with the leading solicitors.
I'm coming to me,
Postcode 4 NP, and the nearest tube station S7 Sisters Station. And today we are blessed with our beautiful lawyer Eunice here this morning. Lawyer Eunice, good morning.
Morning. Passion, what to say?
Yamia don't know one swear.
Yamia drum, if it's not funny, what to say?
Bibia, come. Uncle Ben, what to say?
Ah, Yamia drum, na a cray, it's almost no way.
Yamia say. I no pay the any other say in Sakao. Na ye jili say, be a ne, ye be sorry, no. When you are some paper be a catch, this is the come high.
Oh, can I view? Sana mesha se me pese me chia etifoni na conform with saying Facebook and conform with saying on live radio Rainbow Radio International, YouTube, any other social media platforms nina yami inshiramu nina. In terms of your updates, before I make your updates in the crown form, I mean we say Mrs. Angie Nana Owusu a happy birthday. Erade asida eye bebre bompire saying amen so ebe man nakoma deida nakoma so bia na onshira nimba onshira nkofo a enam no ho a at least yebetumi aka say ono so ehira omo nti we pray for more of God's goodness and mercy. We pray for more of God's peace, joy, and bountiful love to overflow in your life, and for good health, and for more of His wisdom to guide you through your steps.
Amen. And then the lawyer, Pastor Eunice. Beautiful. Lawyer Eunice, answer our start. So, I may introduce a tier for my platforms, like you said earlier on. A tier for send any prayers here, one may say a lot, but and yes, they are catching the door. So, BWF Solicitors now would see on they are the leading immigration solicitors in this country. Na sasem eto na eyeden na ekyerɛ pass a na wode wani akyerɛ hɔ no ɛnyɛ immigration kwan na ɔmo all other but immigration ne deɛ ɔmo agye ho World Cup nti ɛno no na kyerɛ sɛ ɛda obiara no ɛwɔ kurom ha no hyɛde nso sɛ Rainbow Radio na wotie live on the DAB yɛsan so wɔ tuning radio wobɛnya yɛn wɔ Alexa so Facebook na anɔpɛ ɛyɛ Rainbow Radio International no double L Rainbow Radio International our Facebook and the shanama we so church numbers we to and brother so beautiful lines now and now be frame now no la Eunice atwetwe nkomo la Eunice be my updates bi na wa church na maybe any so but do bra be fra obetumi afra be so na sem bia e fa immigration ho wa ben and the no question bia obetumi answer 0208-133-4646. 0208-133-4646. Miss Ryan Francis here, short to and Brenner Swan, now our friend. Another number 0208-133-1134. 0208-133-1134. And finally, WhatsApp or mobile 07771 950-989 0777 1950 989 0777 1950-989. Afi yanko BWF Solicitors na lawyer Eunice and Fayanante. Lawyer, akwababium.
Hello, it's Uncle Mark. Saying every week, a few updates on Sana, this week, I don't think so we've intentionally had any new updates in real terms, but as the past month has gone, in regards to Home Office and the fact that Ukraine for almost that atmosphere of war where people's lives are being taken and people are moving out of the Ukraine because of the current crisis or the current war that is going on. Nti say obi at Ukraine na or your application say officer or deba UK due to the UK's obligation under the UN Refugee Convention, or they are supposed to at least take hold of the applications that they are making, and then of course look at how they can help them. And the UK government have gone beyond even what the UN Refugee Convention says and have changed and answer almost at the embra abeshe ye immigration in brand such that we are a family member of a Ukrainian national, whether it's husband, wife, grandmother, auntie, uncle, whatever relative you are to a Ukrainian national who is living in the UK, over to me, I application about UK. And see, those applications at the moment are taking priority over a lot of applications here in the UK because they are responding to the crisis that is going on. And see, I know, say, there are people who have said the delays is unbearable because ABI on train 6 months, on train 1 year. They are thinking, why is it that they have to wait whilst Home Office a year Ukraine for Ejuma? And it's all because of the fact that they are signatory to a UN convention, and so they will prioritize such applications above applications here in the UK. But I know, say, of course, in Kofonso, 8 years ago, so they want to have a service that they've paid for in regards to a non-sociano, where the need is for you to make a complaint and answer what the pre-action protocol, then you can do so. Even so, you will have to wait for their response because they will prioritize these Ukraine applications over UK applications that are currently being done. And I know, say, for the past few weeks, I've been saying, say, for people who have even made applications outside of the UK, almost say, almost usual standard time, almost to me in this, so and see, they will have to go beyond that usual standard period of time, and they are asking for at least 24 weeks to make a decision from the time I obey your biometrics. And also is something that those who are outside of the UK will be experiencing. And I know that during the COVID time, it was more than that as well because of the fact that everything was at a standstill. And see, people were able to bear with the Home Office at the time. Everything is back to normal. People are expecting much more, and they are expecting that things will be done much quicker. But we will still stress you should have patience for them, because I know people are on my year complaints upon complaints, on my year letter before claim, still and so at this point in time, we will have to give them that space to be able to make the decisions. If for any reason we will leave, answer now why you will extension, and I say answer now over extension, no, that leave will continue as before. And see, if you give your employers your new application reference number, and I say your unique application reference number, now they can make their checks and then continue to let you work. And if for any reason, meaning say, I've been working on one shot, say almost leave, and I say almost 2.5. And see, that application is what they are waiting for to be able to work. Currently, I know that depending on when the application is made, you may be able to apply for priority service. And to say, oh yeah, application now, option for priority service there, and then you can go ahead and choose the priority service. Send over to me, and ya will decision nintem. But say, of course, your application now, once you're more Canadian, you will have to continue to be patient with them so that they can bring a decision as soon as possible. And see, that is in terms of nkofo almost share almost applications senya ebeba and the delays that the Home Office is currently experiencing in terms of applications from the Ukraine. And also in terms of nkofo, let's say almost ha yenim some one color, because I know say a lot of people are looking forward to the changes that are coming from next month, the 22nd of June, into Abia Wawo Akola Ewo Krom ha Akola no 87, and you want the child to be able to have some sort of leave to remain Ewo Krom ha. Usually no, so we share your appendix 276 ADE, so Akola no 87, and as a you want to Krom ha. Watana has for 7 years, and now Crambo said, with the neighbor Chrome ha, Watana have a continuous period of 7 years. Over to me, your application under the private life rules, and then with that application, they will grant that child 2.5 years. But from the 22nd of June, so we have application now, they will be able to grant Sa Akolano indefinite leave to remain here in the UK. And I say, Akola no a wodene bae no sisi a within more than 18, but it's under the age of 25, into between the ages of 18 to 24. Waba Krom ha, and they have stayed in the country for a legal period of at least 5 years. They can also make the application for indefinite leave to remain after that continuous period of 5 years. In say almost Sano, usually currently under the immigration rules, they would have had lived here for a continuous period of 10 years. And Sana on way to me in your indefinite leave to remain. But as it now stands, if they have lived here for more than half of their life, now almost a continuous legal and as a lawful residence of 5 years now, they can also apply for indefinite leave to remain, which is also something good for Nkolana Mwo Ekromha. And I know say it will help a lot of people who are looking to go to university. I know say last week now your discussion was to do with student finance. But if for any reason Obano is now looking to go to university now, with me actually or 5 years lawful residence Ekromha, they too would be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain, and also to me any access to student finance. Okay, in terms of EU applications, I know say there are those who made EA applications before deadline of the 30th of June 2021, and also Sano, there are those that have been allowed under the EU settlement scheme, and I say appeal into appeal non, so they have allowed their decision and they are now saying say the EA route has now ended, but in terms of the EU settlement scheme no and no air twaso into they will be able to grant sani pana or your application under the EA regulations no to come under the EU settlement scheme. In Senosano, even though the EA route has ended, the Home Office have allowed it, and I said they have given their concession in terms of granting that person an EU settlement scheme family permit. And also, Home Office no afa ngofamo can EA family permit applications, either for extended family members and also for family members. And as it still stands, under the EU settlement scheme, you can still make applications for or and answer or parents and answer or to join you here in the UK. Into Uncle Mark Pacho major ewohana yetumi atwaso.
Yeah, that's it. One it's here for Monko Facebook na Monko share lawyer Eunice, very beautiful lawyer. Rainbow Radio International with double L. Monshare ma ad afofro. It's live on DAB. It's live on Alexa, and also BWF Facebook as well. It is until nano pay me who be a will post to say, so we what the student visa na ba krom ha emra no ni na afa wo ho ana ebi mfa wo ho and that no pay fire fa ho kakra na yenhwe. Hello mente won kan o ara yi ne se ente won kan afi de waba yes
okay with that bebre enti say ya wabo so no and your topic no ka afa nko the student visas aba krom ha say omo besia there and what their immigration conditions are enti then omo to me aye then omo to me so enye because in recent weeks so when you call her obe catch us say bia me by her students me to me and completing my course me to me I then and I say me by her as a dependent of a student me say students no ebia one classes no into me to me I then and rana me colleague kasa I say on their course now when you omo na your students omo anko course no omo step foot into say you corona almost omo kono into we want to make it clear what the immigration conditions are in terms of nkrofo omo aba krom ha omo the student visa omo the student visa aba omo hwe se omo betumi atna ekrom ha into what does the immigration rules say about let's say a person who has come here on a student visa. And so usually before we your application for student visa, you should be able to get a certificate, or should I say a CAS, which is your certificate of acceptance of studies. And also university and higher education institution now they would give you an offer for the course. And they will give you that CAS to say omo ma kinds of besua there omo institution into reference number will do course now esua how long the course will take, their reference, your maintenance and your tuition fees nina be was that CAS no so. And then of course they would have measured or they would have assessed your English speaking and listening. So over to me, I can't, brofo. They would assess that at a level B2. And see, they will make sure say you are somebody who is able to speak, write, and communicate in English. And say also sano unim say ubetia with school fees, ubetia for maintenance in terms of accommodation, their ubedi, their ube here whilst living in the UK, you will have to be able to show, say, you have all of that available to you for at least the 9-month period within the first year. Obeye will cost, they want to see, say, you have those funds available to you. And then if, for instance, Oba as a dependent of a student now, usually it is only students who have said they are come to study a postgraduate course, to say master's and say PhD. They are the ones who can usually bring family members with them. And say ebi omude omuyere anasa omukunu anasa omumba eba. And in regards to that, they would have to show say omobano. They can also maintain omuyere anasa omu ekunu anase omumbana omobano. They will have to be able to show say they have the available funds to maintain them for that 9-month period as well. Almost sano, they will pay application fee and as well as immigration health surcharge. And see, when you are applying as a student and I say, oh yes, our student visa application, you are saying to the UK government, course when I'm maybe studies on and maybe biology and see biology course is for a period of let's say 4 years and see with that biology course here hospital now make placement because usually if you are studying some form of medicine or course within the health and care industry, usually you would have some sort of placement. And also, Sano, they would say, with most students, your agreed, should I say, working time, I have 20 hours. And so say, maybe I am allowed to work 20 hours. But there are concessions for people working within the health and care industry. Into say, Obia, or as a nurse, midwife, pediatrician, paramedic, those care workers and social workers, all of those people within the health and care industry, if you're a student now also within the health and care industry, you are allowed to work more than the 20 hours because of what is currently going on. And they have also said, so of course, if you are not within term time into a holiday time, you can also work more than the 20 hours now you are allowed to work for. And so say definitely you can work this number of hours to also continue maintaining yourself. And then we know say if you are somebody who has been on a course for a while, the rules say that you can apply to be a student union sabbatical officer in the ABA win a post because of the fact that we have application for that role. And see within that role, you are saying say ABA okoye ejuma will be for 1 year. And see of course now you are not somebody who is going to stay on that course for that particular period now or sabbatical should I say role. And see you are not going to be studying, and that is the only period of time that you can say you are not studying because you are in that role as a sabbatical officer. And see that period of time you are allowed not to study and to be in that role. And see when you come on the course, say you are supposed to attend the course at the university and as an institution now will say obey a course into say me call medicine University of Northampton na meba na mankoye course and then I decided not to even step foot in the university, then it means that you have forfeited on that particular conditioner because CAS specifically stated the course you are going to study, and it specifically stated the institution okoye sa course you are supposed to come on the course as was stated on your CAS. And then another thing is the fact that and the fact that you have said that you'll be able to maintain yourself, you cannot then go and say you are applying for, let's say, benefits, maybe working tax credit and I say child tax credit because you will not be able to apply for those benefits because when the kind I can say you will be able to maintain yourself and any dependents that come with you. And so you are not allowed to apply for public benefits whilst being on a student visa. Another thing is the fact that also with student visa, there are periods of time that you are not supposed to work, and then you cannot also say that you are working as a self-employed person. And say also juma dia ye pese ye hu se one employer na se one obi e na eye sa ejuma no untumi enka se wan kasa your own business e was side until at the end of the year over here with self-assessments and the rest of it. They don't want to hear any of that. They want to see say ejuma ama obi. Until that is another thing that you also have to pay attention to. And of course, ABA will say over course ways. The one thing that you can do, if you have completed the course, you can say you want to switch to the graduate route into ABA. we master's degree for 2 years. Upesa oye ejuma kakra. You are saying say you want to be able to switch to the graduate route and then omobema an extra 2 years ube to me akase ode ejuma. And I say ebia course no so you haven't necessarily completed the course, but you want to be able to apply to do another course because maybe course now also no pesa course no. Then that would mean that you will have to apply for another CAS, and you will have to say ebia institution no ebia or university now or no, would they be able to provide you with another CAS because of the fact say ebia will course now so you are applying for a CAS for another course, a different course which is completely different to the one that you applied for. And see, in that sense, you are saying say ebia you want to be able to do a different course in that sense. That you would have to find out from university and as an institution, no. And then there are those who, for one reason or the other, ebi omo pe adesua nti omo wie omo masters omo person omo ye PhD and answer omo person omo ye something else nti you can switch to any other should I say visa routes, either say over to me skilled worker routes and answer over to me atwaso on another student visa and answer over to me atwaso on the family route if you want to do so. Into that option is available. But the only thing that I think say nkofo more friend are not aware of is the fact say ebia omaba omo into me and your course no into ebia na agents and omo akọ ye application na ma omo the student visa naba and ya the suano crampo na omo person omo ye omo eba senya omo betumi ahwehwe kwan bi omo de betumi atena krom ha ento omo ye student visa no ama omo ebia wama we so dependency visa because one ne yere eba na sa one ne kunu na eba and omo ba UK krom ha nipa kona also okra student visa no we ntumi an twaso on the course and answer one course no so cry. And also, no, the Home Office has an obligation with the school, and I said a school has an obligation with the Home Office. So, if, for instance, me say me call University of Northampton, now University of Northampton almost sponsorship license to grant me a CAS. Almost so a managerial role. They are supposed to be able to monitor nkrofo na omo de CAS no ama and they are supposed to be able to say whether those people no have been able to attend the course. If they haven't been able to attend the course, what is the reason? And you can't say it's the fair course no, because under the rules no, you cannot have a start date which is starting more than 28 days rather than the dates that you have put on the CAS. Into say say on the 1st of November now. My application say me person me different course because ebia minisika me did for the other terms into me to me to for just the first term into moon different course no senya me to me I shall say the following year. Unfortunately, any start date which is 28 days after the presumed start date no will not be allowed. Into the Home Office will have to know say you have deferred your course, and that is an obligation on the university and also on the educational institution now also all corner. So in terms of their obligations and also their role as an institution, no, they are supposed to report back to the Home Office whether you are on the course, whether you have started on the course, any absences, and what you have been able to achieve so far into ebia will course now also no who say you are not taking it seriously or modules no in the first year will fail in and the school is not happy with your performance, and say, Omaka say, you can no longer stay on the course, and they are withdrawing you from the course of study. And also, they will have to report it to the Home Office, said you have been withdrawn from that course because of ABR performance, and answer when modules now will take, they've had to withdraw you from the course. And I said, went to me and back classes, yeah, monitor was for the past 2 months, and I said 3 months, won't see lecture hall, and I said seminar hall. They haven't had any records say you have attended any lectures or classes. And also, they want to be able to say this person that we gave the class to has not been attending. And what that does in effect is that say a institution and as a university a report my Home Office say ABI ya defer of course and I say ABI ya withdraw from course so and I say ABI nipa way ne modules na all because when to me and ya to me amana so all of these things will have to be reported back, and then the Home Office will then have to make a decision as to whether I won't to me a council will leave now or no. And see, what happens is that once the Home Office has notice of this, they will now have to come back to students now or application. So either say students and application to with the email and answer with his address, because they will have to send a written notification to that person and access that student to let him know, say, because of the fact say you withdrawn and answer because of the fact say when to me and twice with the course, when to me and background cancel ni leave. And no, they will write to the email address and I say address now what they two application also answer na wo back room her. And they say you na your application now and there with details and you best send their course. And I say agents be and a application and there's agents in the email and they notice ever command because you are not going by the conditions now or time away student visa application. It's most of the time in Kofono Frey almost say but my card say I have valid visa up to let's say 2025 and I say 2024 into me da study year juma me de year dia SME na me de be bank account me de ayen yema bebre into how say on betumi cancel keke minimum. And that is the unfortunate part because say school now report say I'm a Home Office now Home Office so actual akache say ABI ya to say on back course and I say what the fair and I say ya withdraw if you course no so now you're sending notice say your council will leave due to the fact that ABI yehusa assembly. They will give you a period of 60 days to be able to say ABI their school no air can and I say their school no air can but me switch it to a different route no so. And you will have to be able to know say this is what the Home Office has currently given you. So name say notice no akọ or honum and I say akọ agents na or application number or dia. Then I will say it is better to make sure you take steps to know what the Home Office has on your records. And see there's the subject access request where you can find out from the Home Office whether will leave your council and I say will leave edaso ewo. When of course you've made the subject access request then you will be able to find out whether or will leave now also on them or cancel and I say nim and I say because ABI school and young country your leave is intact. But most times say if you are not going by the conditions that then the school has that obligation to inform the Home Office, and the Home Office will definitely write to you to inform you of your current status. say open say at least start switch then you should be able to make the switch either to a family route and answer to a route that is suitable to you to be able to then make that application. Into most of the time, no, I know say everyone because ABR they came as a dependent and ABR dependents no ABR onim say no kunu anasa ne yere na or say oye students no or chase with course na anasa owie ya anasa okoye a omu nim because agents be an IA application and they have no clue whatsoever. And in terms of cancelling a leave, usually say omu cancel students leave now. Any dependents that came with that student will also have their leave cancelled as well because only you cancel the leave. It means that the basis now the back room when to me end so and see so to me and my clients say over to me at na chrome because no end means na and they also to me ends na a chrome and they usually would cancel the students leave normal cancel while we are dependent so we leave non so. But if they have not sent any notice to you, and I say, would you say, we leave over to me as which there, then Patrick lawyer, because you will not be able to make that switch unless the Home Office has not cancelled your leave. The reason why I'm using cancelled is in Brandon on the 1st of December 2020, instead of curtailing, you can cancel your leave and then they'll give you a period of at least 60 days. Say, you who say you withdraw from course and I say you who say one course no cry and I say when to me and your course at the time now so into so we leave now 60 days to be able to justify it and I said to be able to switch to a different route. Usually they will offer you a switch if for one reason or the other, if you are school now or they've lost their license and I say they are not able to run the course. It's not your fault. Wow, we are students, it's not your fault. They are offering you that opportunity to make that switch. But most of the time, say your fault there, they will tell you say you have to explain why you did not go on the course, or they will have to find out your point of view. And then if you are not able to give them any further updates in terms of their, we'll say, why in terms of visa now, then you will have to leave the UK because when to me end so within 60 days now I said we'll make sure say we'll pack your now we'll free a chrome because when to me and twice so saying okay and I say we'll and I said we are now also all by students or also sano and to me and twice no course no so also leave now cancel. A lot of people when you tell them this, now why you're shocked because they feel say me visa no me card na me wono that's why you bibi I say me dey bia no me dey. But you will find out how strict the UK government can be. For instance, when you travel into Abia, way to cry, you are thinking say your leave is still intact, and then they tell you say there be a cancel leave because of course now and I say of course now went to me uncle no. Now unfortunately no went to me and say that's what your course no into your cancel leave and say to me and say another route so and I say a valid visa over to me at their recruit her. It's very important say you to me I share conditions now at that student visa no one saying you to me so I avoided those pitfalls. It's different if you know say be a course no a thing amount into me nti wo ba ya na wo hwehwe kwan a wo betumi afa so aye a different application in terms of switching to the family route, for instance. But so unim pa say o course na obeye no one kasa no any wadwem say obeye, then please patcho bebre, don't leave it till the leave has ended, because the card leave na e was no, and as expiry date no e was no will not be the correct leave or expiry date that you should be looking at. So one course now, the leave or your current student visa no will be cancelled before the expiry on your biometric card. Until say when to me and find it out in terms of whether your leave has been expired, and I say your leave has been cancelled because of the fact that went to me and twice with course now, and I say went to me and your course now. Then unfortunately, once all start no over year overstay a UK chroma, and then you have to have human rights and see ABI, you have to show say because of the family life you have with someone who is British and I say who is settled in the UK, and I say akola or you're British and I say settled, and I say what's na krom ha 7 years nintina ABI or twaso ever krom ha. And see, I want us to also pay attention to these things, because and also san also to me how we brave so aba say unima na twaso keke, because you just know say it was student visa, maybe it's valid for 3 years, and say me twaso say me leave no baby na ma hwehwe kwan bi so de atena krom ha. But entisa if you have a student visa and you're not attending the course, and I say you have been failed in certain modules, into school no has withdrawn you from the course, and I say you were able to do the first 2 years, you were not able to do the last year, and the school has had to take you off the course. When in no university no will have to report it to the Home Office, who will then cancel your leave. And see, leave now or no, they will give you a cancellation date and let you know, say, if they don't hear from you, your leave will be cancelled by such date, and therefore expiry date now or biometric card no so and yejuma. And so Dr. Mark, yenja no ha na yentwa program no so.
Lawyer, yɛdase bebree wakasa paa na medeɛ ɛka ne tietie mu a yɛse yɛkeka fone ne yɛkeka madampan krom ha migration asɛm ɛkɔkɔkɔkɔ a bɛbɛwie BWF mo table so nti wa identify problems ya wahu nsa amanfo ɛfɛrfɛ no mo wɔ hawe a nnɛ wɔken ɛnde mesrɛw obrone mo a abrɔfo na mo ka mo asɛm stitching time saves nine me pacho kyerɛ wɔkyira kwan no mo mmra. May you sure say nimpa bebre was a condition you will mo. Nti no, send a mechanic no, immigration some so de kokokokokwa, a baby BWF mo table so. Mama on chairman in ye too late. Mama ran to me. Nti mama fa mo cha kwan into ho. And I wow by mama.
Okay, Pacho, yeah, address ne, your telephone number.
So we cha kwan no numbers ni na no mom brand pay and sana. I too late.
Patrio. Into BWF Solicitors, there was 7 Sisters London. Yeah, address a 4th floor of Anna House. Into the 4th floor of Anna House. 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road. Into 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road. London. Postcode N15 4NP. Into N15 4NP. Yeah, office telephone number 0208 493 7340. Into 0208 493 7340. Into Ofrey office line at ye from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Monday to Friday. So open sell or buy your office so address no so na media mao. So open so booking for remote consultation because unto me and banso so over friend that same office line na you to me a book into office line there whether for consultation and also open so buy office for appointments or open so remote consultation offer office line now on bit to me wow and as offer office line now on to me I pass on to any of our solicitors.
Yeah, that's similar Eunice. Actually, baby, you go refer any other matters. Baby, you assembia aye wadwene kesene efa immigration somehow. Efa krom ha assets na somehow. So ukofobia free Ghana ba. So bedu ha na nyoma anko the way I was expecting. And a lawyer be I will see one time. Anything to do with immigration, to do with family law. So be worry, so be jaware. Ni na omo don beboa. Ni ye mu a omeboa omo na nka ware na ye but so person ogyan so a ano so omeboa. Anything to do with the assets nem e wo krom hanom. Obetumi afresh sabre na won BWF achotwe nkomo afa ho. E free wo fra omo in charge o. Wo buka appointment na ko hu mu a kakra bi na abetua na wanya asomdwe. Krom han krata sem de bia meka se agro yen kan di wachi a na office krom ha yede until say on krata sem beba problem na ho na be hu se wamba kra nkaye until shane so yeah quick commercial break yeah ba phone lines no it's activated omo afre no mesemo munya botewa meka kra bi ni ntie sa message from BWF ho hia pa.
Based in London, we are a dynamic, award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer high-quality legal representation at competitive rates. Our senior partner, Bernardo Wusu, has over 29 years' experience as a lawyer in the UK. BWF solicitors provide independent and practical legal assistance for all kinds of family matters, such as childcare, contested and uncontested divorce, and injunctions for domestic violence. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you in this difficult time, which is why we offer confidential advice delivered in a sensitive manner. Our senior partner is an accredited member of the Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel, which guarantees expert representation in all family and matrimonial cases. We are located at 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, London, N15 4NP, just a short walk from Seven Sisters Underground.
#884. Ubehuyen with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
Yo, it's here from Makwabai. After you call lines, so now you need to come on. So telephone line 0208 133 4646 and now 0208 133 1134. WhatsApp and mobile 0777 1950 989 0777 1950 989. Hello. Hello. Good morning. I say, who will check a crowd? Eunice, what's the count?
Pacha there be.
Chama, who will check a crowd? Hello? 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 So line here faint. Can you speak up a bit for me? You don't kakra, but lawyer don't kakra. That'll be 0777 1950 989 0777 1950 989. So why? But I say, lawyer, call with it. I'm saying, I'm having a crancy.
I think yeah, last week's was.
Sao.
engineers
Engineers number this weekend no more be shama. Na but Tuesday no say the adwuma na insada nye too bad. Adwuma na I am more say.
Okay. Into ebia frame mobile line na. Yes.
Yeah, will be what mobile line so. Hello.
Hello.
Pacho lawyer Eunice, it's you.
What you mean?
Me too on kapa lawyer Eunice it's you.
Okay. Lawyer Eunice more action.
Major also.
Very good morning.
Ajo so, yeah ma.
Oh, okay. Me maintaining the voice into. And Pacho me wo e ka kan 10% bisa me person me bisa say my sister be why a divorce certificate e Ghana court diaba na opeso who what is the next step I so tricky. And another issue say or kaso ko funny ba abama you should see and or yeah p but the concern is already know why appeal ba kuma ye wishes na ne ba no okofa na ba no nya no say 19 or 18 as you see ano any delay ya see ano person ya appeal no ne ba ne benya 21 or 22 next July a person who says still a betimi ya appeal no
Pastor dem asetena na o sister no
but I say
maybe sir asetena o sister no
or go Italian passport
into Italian passport into EU national.
But
okay. Into now we can be about divorce. Into divorce no person who then said
divorce no why na a person who said teacher or your Ghana na ahano what is the next step so take no so because I saw the Ghana embassy be na face so how about to send a home office no person who say and you say so for lawyer na
oh so why divorce na divorce no there who here say or the be call Ghana High Commission bia inti as long as courts no aka say omo apene so say obetumi enya divorce no then it means say when ya copy no kunu so enya copy say dukunu na we join no person or your application na or the be call home office so or no so another application because of the fact say bia wakoware foforo into or we be amanukunu dia na or the divorce certificate no akoma home office for no but at the moment no bibie ni why so because when nsa can divorce certificate into the divorce certificate na
o say o here so be call Ghana embassy
Debbie
no because they stand for Ghana embassy so
Debbie and who here into o nya ni divorce na eno na o here
okay. Now, what about home office now? Here so the home office so.
Pacho Debbie, unless she's making another application. So, for instance, Nikru na we jano no. Pacho te.
Pacho mean lawyer can so.
Pacho te Mrs. Ya. Okay. Into na me ka say nipa na we jano no. Bia Nikru na wako ware no foforo no. Or person oye bibi mano into ebia on nikru na waware no foforo no oye nkrata amano. That will be the only reason na or the sad divorce certificate no ebe kwa koma home office for because or chere mo say why divorce for the previous husband and na our new marriage certificate into divorce certificate ni but say we janu kunu dia ehun hia say or the sad divorce certificate no ebe kwa koma home office. There's no need unless or your application for fraud.
Okay.
Yeah. In terms of the second question, no, say or person another application then she will have to show that she's continuing to look after this child because we say nebano sisi we did 21 and nebane dia
we are 21, we are 22 July.
Okay. And see, Nebana or say, or no, they'll have to see, say, that child is dependent on the mommy. I don't know why it was refused the first time, but another application there, she will have to address the reasons the NTA refused the first time, no, and then she will have to show akolano dependent on us, because as soon as a child is 21 or above, that means akolano has to show dependency, because akolano so abeye ni penny. Akolano is still dependent on ne mama and ne papa, then they will have to show through financial support and social and emotional support based on the fact that akolawe or depending on ne mama, so because of what university or just school fees if ne mama ho or so electricity bills na so to echa wo fie no o jefri ne mame ho fie na otene mu nkrampo no ne mame dia nti ne mame no wa provide no with accommodation a otene mu anase or university campus ne mame na etua ne accommodation no otua ne phone bills ne bibia obehia bia nti ne mame na hwe no nti eba communication na say emotional support ne mame obetumi afrɛ ne time bia ana say omo message omo ho ne mame ba Ghana every year into obehwɛ no into there's that emotional bond as well into so otumi kyerɛ say ampa or dependent on ne mame so okoye application ne bioma na wa address the reasons the into omo refuse the first one in the second application and as a fresh application all you know for them to then consider the application again. In say no sano pacha or she should try and seek legal advice and sana why your application no.
Try and seek legal advice and sana.
Bema, there do you be see her? Na ya mo for frabe to aso. Na my advice ni say ebeya ko ho BWF Solicitors. Application you are straightforward. E bi o ha na nse da nge straightforward sir. Application I refuse I was say bi omne de. Senke beya mo pani hwem ma. Opani ono ane Uncle Ben. Nti minia ebeya my sister omba na mo no nko BWF Solicitors. 4th floor, Anna House. 214-218 Tottenham High Road, 7 Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Now, Uncle Huamona, sometimes, you pay small money for peace of mind than say you try to do it all and then you lose it all. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, you record lines so 0777 1950-989. Lawyer Eunice, are you ready? I know better train. Come on. Hello? Okay, and then to me engineer so 0777 1950-989. Hello?
Hello.
Good morning. Lawyer to you.
Hello.
What's the main income? What's the main income? Okay, lawyer to you until one don't go.
Me pajon present me bisa Eunice Asentakra concerning the situation where you there. Me name me money wa me ba anda me mami or you know what if you have a family me buy 4 years me member so Ghana almost me ba anda me mami but omo mami to Ghana what are your options as it stands now with me condi I'm the young dependent almost only thing I need to see. Is there any any of us?
Okay, Dr. Mark, so it's a question in here or say or the or namne mama so or the back room ha in say or no about snack room ha for 4 years or person who say or the or no number no ever back room ha and
number no harder that number mame which is number mame na wo Ghana anti or share kwan obefa so anu so betumi aba anu na ohia ho advice.
Okay, into patcho debe asitna na enkola no.
Chairman, what's the lawyer?
Yeah. Maintaining yeah.
Hey, I am some.
No
Maybe a volume some of the seal.
But you don't be business said never sits na 9 colano.
Like I say.
I sit na be na more.
Me indefinite benefit. Me 4 years out of me, you know, out of my EU settlement, you know. I think I'm 4 years old.
In St. Colano, so our pre-settled status and that's a limited leave to remain.
Colano, almost because of me, I'm dependent. I'm when you're indefinite. Me, I'm because of my age.
Oh, okay. Into almost indefinite, ne that. Because of whom I'm in. Because of whom I'm into now when you're indefinite. Okay. Because under the EU settlement scheme, I hope that we see through a few days or so rather than phone line or because maybe I won't say it's maybe I make myself to so not see from if you didn't so move.
So man, lawyer Joseph a phone to so now they see or fry no radio no so why and see obey you one radio no so all right that's it bye.
Yo, and see or Kaseb because on a dependency visa and buyer because he's a dependent on the mommy or your EU national. So we show you appendix EU now. Say EU national no. Epese neba anasa ne nananom join na obetumi ama ne nananom anasa neba join no. There is no provision under your appendix EU and even previously under your EU regulations for an in-law to join the EU family member. In the ABA or the Nebanaba, Nebano so awarifo. There is no provision where they will be able to allow that in-law to come and reside in the UK because Wedikaya Kase Nebano is dependent on her. In the Nebana already and that child is no longer dependent on Nemame. There is no provision like that in the law because Kase you are dependent. And also, omode visa no ma wana so omode leave to remain no ma wo. Inti so person de ne yere eba, he will have to first of all have indefinite leave to remain. Inti onyane settled status and answer onyane indefinite leave to remain na wetumi aye application no under ye appendix FM senya obetumi ene nkola ne mame abekan omonsa ewo krom ha inti chese nensa aka ne settled status anasa nensa na aka ne indefinite leave to remain ansa na wetumi aye application no for neyere anasa nkola ne mame to come and join them here in the UK because unfortunately no nkola no will not be able to be a sponsor for omo mame to come to the UK chese onwankasa and the settled status now or the Neyerino Abba Chrome based on the appendix FM routes into Abia or Kase Warareno into or your application Ama Neyere Abba joiner. He will have to meet the relationship requirements or Yereno also will have to complete the English IELTS at a level A1. And then he will have to show, say, or ye juma at least over to me, I say, the gross income and I say the gross pay, at least 18,600. Or accommodation, over to me, I say, or near the bar, or baby so ada. So they will have to
lie and accommodation, yes, and yes, maybe jump on the one and the bus and tell you, Madame, something no damn so.
It's a single room on to me entry. I say a double room. Yeah.
Want to me know you're in a single room?
No, because under the Housing Act, no, there's a particular measurement that room has to be for 2 people to share that room.
It's always good to talk to you, man. Me you say them ba koda ni yanko so no measurement that home.
Measurements to that home. It's as easy as you think. It's you have to be able to show say ampa me yere na anase me kunu na me kofa na aba no obenya suitable accommodation abetinem so ba enti papa pacho bebre say unya wo settle status anase wo indefinite na wetumi de eno no ama we yere na aba.
Na nkwala no so nkwala na ya indefinite. Omodo mo ntim bo ma me.
Unfortunately, under your appendix EU, there's no way I'm going to sponsor Omo Mame to come to the UK. It is not possible. It's any random. And so unfortunately, no.
So indefinite. No nya at least double room.
It is on one casa. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
0777 1950989. And check now the Jumadine Airway. Lawyer Eunice is here to answer all your calls relating to immigration and our family laws and what have you. Would say your counsel say just a family laws no ni mupa just over single room. I only who can sell for you if you can about. Some given TB there. BWF now better. Okay, so 4th floor Anna House, 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road, Seven Sisters, London N15 4NP. My memfa amo telephone numbers ni bi engu ho maw. And amo switchboard number no 0208 493 7340. That is the main line. We face to swap. Na embobia we bia no na mo di amount. But so person we free mobile direct nso a. And 077 127 61884. And also 079 602 01500. 079 602 01500. Shadow so say buses are call BWF Solicitors Office Seven Sisters Ebini bus 76, bus 149, bus 243, bus 259, 279, 318, and bus 476. So bwana mona kwasaomo na kwatwetwe nkomo na hu senembesi aboa ma wo krata asem no adimu because we see I got to see and can do a chia I na officer ahead abroche krata asem so de ho ma asem a officer abroche yede madam for bidina na abroche yede officer abroche yede but so when you problem we won say you better sir and see call BWF, visit them before it happens. 0777195089 and then telephone line see dim why and see Lawyer Eunice say bibi o ha o de beche ye na ya to aso a na ye da ba wi ya meanwhile no course ne ba mefa amount na ono makasa. Lawyer yen to nka.
Sorry, o say out.
I said them.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
In regards to saying overboard, no, it's not just immigration law and I hear ho ejuma. Usually, so every more while, almost per se at least, almost share ABA say ye to me non-registration order ABA almost crew and I say family member be yaka dear almost me and snaffy ho and see. They are looking for a way to get out of that situation. There will be a non-molestation order where you can say to the court, say, Nipapkro way, ABA or harass me, ABA.
Lawyer, Mr. May I try we interest the fact why?
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Good morning. It's saying. Lawyer, what's the name?
Pacha Debbie.
Yes, sebo. Apa ni kasabia da me here? Hello? Hello? The patch of 0777 1950 989 is mommy why. A WhatsApp, a mobile, and say be our friend. Why the same line on 0777 1950 989. But that's it. Line with the answer.
Okay. Into now me say in regards to obia abia nukunu anase ne family member anase obia onim eye na yakayaka de no na opese okase abia opese court no hwe senya nipa kro we harass no abia the fact say nipa kro no o sending abusive messages anase watune nsa e de abono
Lawyer.
Hello.
Sorry, yes, Saka gentleman. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Uncle Max. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. That is saying.
Lawyer, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Lawyer Eunice. Good morning.
Good morning.
Very good. Lawyer, I'm passing this on when you lawyer.
Yeah, Patron.
Quick question be a man friend. The patron or buy in chair and obinya you and okuhu lawyer be a will introduce you unfortunately. And on my application a receive and then yamiadum or place Kamala and appeal and appeal no I successful. But 1 month me home office into £140 and my madam for me. But on also friend be there 1 week later no and then me £140 no omutua no into no offer lawyer na say onto no bu onimbe all year onto me chen na juma but 1 month me £140 omutua madam for why worry obetimi afa lawyer na chi a contact home office na court no for £140 no and kind of more implement na wadarom.
Okay, it's usually say who appeal la in the country that you're in, it's usually in the UK, no, they give you and I say the Home Office a further 14 days to be able to make further appeal. Into say then the Home Office has 14 days to which they can also ask for permission to appeal because ABR decision now court make and so until they have that period of time to make an appeal. So Home Office appeal there, then usually they wouldn't immediately pay that money because they have sought to ask for permission to appeal. And now say it might be that they were going to make an appeal or ask for permission to appeal, and then the case has been put aside. And see, if that 14-day period has passed, now ABR Home Office for no anya appeal there, then the should I say the lawyer now or can ask for the decision of the court to be implemented. And see, over to me, I contacted Home Office for no to say anya appeal, but a train for the implementation of the court's decision. And now campus say person finding out whether the Home Office did make a further appeal there, then they can phone the court to find out from the court themselves whether Home Office a further appeal and I say a further appeal. But in most cases, they can go directly to the Home Office and contact them to say who say a further appeal now, person implement the decision. No. If that is the case, then the Home Office will pay SAR 140 and sana the card no abreno.
Hello, Mr. Mark.
Bema, we okay. So what you say?
Pacho man lawyer kakra.
Oh,
Metieno, I'll pay it back.
okay.
Then my last question.
And the last question, Mr. Who be say we are for phone to so net here radio, so why?
That's fine.
Okay. Let's
You know, the last one, I don't know whether I'll be teaching myself for the last question. I did 20 days. And the lawyer say Home Office, peel it back. They didn't. Yeah, 20 days. What is past 14 days, But £140,
and home office in years come and my madam for me. Or fellow announce what was madam for me and my training. Into no or why a little bit worried say on file next no threat home office and I court for no 140 pound.
Many I know a lawyer answer until the factors will not say the Obeka finally. Why?
Thank you.
Yo, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. So we are now our papa, my and I am no cry every why, Miss Low.
Show you. It's a uncle there. Papa de Bisaya no. Say Nipakrono I further request to the lawyer. Now the lawyer ne say it be a home office and get further appeal. And I said they have not yet requested for permission to appeal after 14 days, dear. Then they can request for the home office to implement the decision. That would be the normal situation. And I said the normal timer home office for no able to me I can say okay to me and yeah appeal ninti yebetia 140 pounds no. And usually if the home office has made further submissions and I say the permission no court say they want permission to appeal there, the courts will have that relevant information. If for one reason or the other solicitor no they can phone the courts and find out if the home office has made that request. And to Sadia, they can directly go to the home office and say their courts no decided and now said their courts no allow you who say 1 year further appeal and see if more implemented court decision no. And then that will let them grant that 140 pounds and then proceed to give the biometric card. And so I hope say the question no Metumia answer. Dr. Wang, very quickly, Obi Bisa said, good morning, lawyer Eunice. Please, how long does it take to receive appeal hearing date after acknowledgement of receipt of my appeal from the first tier tribunal? And so usually say, appeal. Na omoma acknowledgement say omonsa aka wo sika na wutuaye nti apart from that acknowledgement letter no there will be a different directions into courts no ebema directions in terms of what to do whilst waiting for the appeal hearing dates. And then usually in the directions you will see say omo catch a home office and as a respondent not to make sure say omo prepare normal file omo respondents bundle within a certain period of time. Then they'll also ask say why appeal no also say no what they will bundle documents anyway no them our person will the court no. You should also prepare your bundle and will asa appeal skeleton argument. And say we a lay person I want to me and yet sad no just say when you'll be a or you're legally trained to be able to prepare and appeal skeleton arguments on your behalf. And so what they will bundle and they will appeal skeleton arguments no so ebekwa koma court no usually they will say within 28 days of the respondents and as of the home office sending their bundle no now also what they would do no call and now say if by the 28 days the home office and I say the respondent hasn't sent their bundle, then so we'll send it there within 42 days. And say we'll send a bundle and they will appeal skeleton arguments now courts no ashrim say so will date as soon as possible. Normal to me will date as soon as they can practically get one. I know that some courts are able to do face-to-face hearings and say no, they will get a date for you as soon as possible. But there are some courts that are still doing video link hearings and also able to me a check a crack. But where they have an available date, ABR the following month or the next 2 months after you have presented your bundle, they will be able to give you dates which you can say a year will hearing date. Into there's no specific time period that court no ever to give you a hearing date, unless you have followed through with directions now on Modiama. Into Prophet, Mr. Prophet, Dr. Mark.
Don't worry, Prophet will come next week. I know you are missing him.
Oh, my friend is too much.
Don't worry,
my friend is too much. It's Dr. Mark, yame ya duma dasende yabe say Asia say yabe boss to know enye immigration ho adwuma nkwa na ye ho adwuma nti ye family issues, normalization orders, occupation orders, civil litigation matters, and as I say, I branching into wills, and we do a bit of probate as well. And say mo pese mo bisa mo sem anase mo bibia mo pese mo bisa because of the fact that what to be and say open more information. And the patrol for your main office line 0208 493 7340. From 9:30 to 6 p.m. we are opened Monday to Friday. So offer me out of office hours and so my number is 075 35 81 3910. It's 075 35 81 3910. Dr. Mark, yami ensure bebre.
Yami sha so ya da wase bebre woni wo TV na yami sha mo anka mo ho da sende yami yadoma e bete on ka bio.
Patrio, have a
take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Fema, ye wo London. Ya jia basobodie bebre. Ne ya redare e wo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF dear, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kra won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eye abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo brei mu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors dear ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nkoa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground on Swa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law hunye na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law.